And then there's another one over at the port. You might want to drive down to the port and pick the port one up.
Okay, well, let's get recording so I can get the viewpoint over there.
Oh yeah, the viewpoint's nice.
Yeah. I'm just going to pick that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. And well, we've been to Seattle one time. Not in real life, but in the thingy, I've been here once.
Ah.
According to my map, anyway. And I don't think they had viewpoints whenever I was here. Viewpoints were added in later, you know.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
let's see here. Stop the engine, and let's access the viewpoint. Seattle downtown. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Mine Fiend's been in that tower. Mine Fiend's been in that tower.
Yep. I've had a nice steak at the top of the Space Needle.
Nice.
Just beneath the Space Needle, they have...
a big tower.
It's like a museum, but they call it the Gardens, and it's all glass works.
Oh, wow.
And they make these beautiful flowers out of glass that are as taller than you are, and all this wonderful artwork out of blown glass.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
That is awesome. Nice cutscene.
And on that seafront, we went on a ferry along the seafront, and you can see the Seattle's what they call it, football stadium. Do they call them the Seahawks? Are they called the Seattle Seahawks?
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as I know, they're the Seahawks still.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'm so behind on American football. It ain't even funny.
Yeah. Well, yeah, me too.
Alrighty, and the other one you say is at the docks?
At the docks, yes, yeah.
Let me see here. Map. And that's the one right in the middle of the dock there?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Time to hit the road.
Alrighty. This way then. Always so funky when you're bobtailing. Accelerating a hell of a lot faster than you thought you should.
That's it,
Keep
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then turn right. Turn right. Go straight on.
Brake. Port of Seattle.
Hey, I bought the truck headquarters in Seattle now.
All right, man. Way to go. Yeah, I've got 4 drivers out making me money now. Still just got my original headquarters and the one in Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
I got to start earning some money now.
Well, you see, it didn't let me choose. It gave me the base in San Diego.
Mm-hmm. That is weird that it didn't let you choose where you want.
Hey, it's weird. It's weird too because it's a tiny. I'm just in the garage manager now, and the San Diego one is a tiny size garage. I've never seen a tiny size before. Only one of one trucks.
Truck drivers. Yeah, your original one is a 1 of 1. Attention, all drivers, no passengers allowed on terminal. Violators will be arrested, prosecuted, and banned from future entry. What else does that say? Let's back it up a little bit. Truck drivers, do not unplug reefers from line gen sets. Reefers must be unplugged by mechanic CAM reefer MG roto station. Boy, they're serious here about their shit, aren't they? Don't mess up. Especially I like that banned from future entry. So you're driving through this place here, which is, I guess, got the things to check you for biologicals and stuff.
Yeah.
Biologicals and nuclear devices and stuff. Radiologicals.
Yeah, I went through the one that actually got a bar in the way, so I had to sort of like drive sideways across into the other one.
Wow. All right, let's see what this one is. The Port of Seattle. Seattle Port, wow. Nicely done. And when you realize all this stuff here, it has no use for anything other than just scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just to be there and to look good and to add to the veracity of the scene.
But it really does give you that feeling of being there, you know,
Oh,
being
God,
being
yeah.
being in a world, you know. Yeah.
Being in a world, yes.
Like I said, I've just driven along the I-40 all the way from Las Vegas right the way across through to the far edge of New Mexico, and the changes in the scenery, the desert, the sun coming up over the hills, and all of it. It was lovely, really lovely. You know, they've done such a great job. I mean, yeah, you could say, well, there's a lot of room for improvement, you know, because a lot of them are cut and paste junctions and this and that and everything. But the scope of what they've done and the success they've had with it is just superb.
Exactly.
You know, you've got to applaud them for it.
Exactly. When you get places, you know, things like Microsoft Flight Sim that's winning awards for its ultra realistic graphics and how wonderful it is and how it streams in from satellite services and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And still 90% of the textures, buildings and stuff are cut and paste and that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, if something funded by Microsoft has to rely on, you know, cut and paste and that kind of stuff, let's cut these guys some slack.
Yeah.
They do a hell of a job of what they got.
Yeah. Oh, there's another Kenworth dealer across the road from me.
Yeah. That's where
It looks like I might be buying Kenworth trucks then.
That's where I ended up quick traveling to.
No, yeah, but there's two Kenworth dealers here. Yes.
Can you get out of here?
Yes, if you look on your map and you look to the direct right of where you are, you'll see the HQ for sale, the green square home one. If you follow the road to the right, then across a gap, and you'll see if you click on that, it will take you round in a loop round. You go straight through the dock where you are. You carry straight on, and then you come round a loop in the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I come back to go back out that gate, and it's giving me the whole arrow heading wrong way type of thingy.
Yeah, you've got to go right down through the other end of the dock. Yeah.
Okay. What does that one say? Stop. Please read the following signs before entering terminal. Oh, we're going to do that anyway. Unlock chassis before entering yard. Proceed onto scale only when scale is empty. Shut off engine. Don't back up or change lanes. Well, that seemed awful rude. Okay, so say just keep going right on down to the end of the dock, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Boy, that's a big long trailer.
Yeah. Can you see like a road on your on the map on your left that arcs around?
That kind of comes around, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you go around and come back on, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, we're almost there. This way, get around the yard dog. And then you go through the other end to get out.
Gosh, I've just discovered a third viewpoint. They like the viewpoints here in Seattle.
Damn. Somebody bribing somebody.
Hmm.
Alright, looks like this must be the exit.
Yeah, you'll see a big, beautiful tugboat going down the water.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, this viewpoint is the Kenworth Factory. This was where
Wow.
Kenworths are from. Oh, okay.
Wow. All right, that was a hell of a drive.
Hmm.
I've been in some port security on here before, but damn, never like that.
Yeah. Oh, wow, this factory is quite impressive. All the cabs on the side, put there on the floor, and I have to look up now whether Kenworth is actually made in Seattle.
It must be, or at least some of them.
Yeah. I wonder if they got the Boeing factory on here, because went to the Boeing factory when we went there as well.
Oh, really?
That is just incredible where they make the Boeing planes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here it's the Darwing.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, the name of it in here is Darwing. So if you can find something that says Darwing, like a pickup spot or something like that.
Yeah. So if you see me on the map, you'll find where I am, and that's the last viewpoint.
Still not totally off the dock here yet.
Yeah, you're just coming off now.
All right.
You ought to be going up the ramp ahead of you. There's like a split, and there's a ramp that goes
Alrighty.
up a bit. Yeah, I think.
Goes up onto the road. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you're heading up the right one. Are you following a waypoint, or are you just
Nope.
free driving?
I'm just free driving right now.
Yeah. Okay, well, the road bends to the right and it curves to the right. You want to be following that part up there.
All right. Keep to the right.
Yep.
All right. Get it all right.
All right. Yeah. So I've got 25.75% of the map explored.
Hey. That's more than me, most likely.
Well, the big part of that was going down that Interstate 40. That is a beautiful drive. Beautiful. It takes a long time, though. Well, you must have gone downhill then, because you were chugging along slowly, and suddenly your little map icon sped up down the map.
Right, so which way do I go now?
You're going to go up to a left in a moment. It peels off to the left, and an exit ramp, like just a bit further on from where you are.
Pull up on the map, see where you are.
I'm just to your right on the map. Yeah,
Okay,
can you see me?
So yeah, exit ramp to the left, and then go over that way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you just put a waypoint behind me on that little square, you'll follow it round. Yeah.
Oh. That's what happens when you don't have good. Be glad when they get mods so I can get my field of view
Yeah.
mirrors back in here. Because the ones that are in game are not the best in the world. Plus, I think these need a little maneuvering. I was doing some work on my truck earlier, getting that jade buffalo and all hanging in here, so I think I just kind of screwed the mirrors up when I was doing it.
Oh, I forgot about
Reset
putting
them.
my buffalo on. I did have a look at the paint job, but I couldn't get the paint job the way I wanted it.
Take this exit to get to you?
Um,
Looks like it.
Yeah, you need to come off on the right, on the right-hand side exit to come down onto the road. Yeah.
And I went and checked my ETS truck too, you know, because we talked about, you know, the fact that it said I couldn't pull that earlier thing.
Yeah.
And I've got the largest engine and all in it that I can get right now, so I wasn't able to upgrade it or anything like that.
That must have been an extra heavy cargo or something then. The headquarters that's on your right as you're coming along now, that's the one I've just bought.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So that'll be the headquarters for Fiend Corp. Fiend Trucking.
Fiend Corp Trucking.
Yeah.
All we need to do is jack it up and get it floating off the ground about 100 yards. I'm sure you'll figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figure out a way to make it float 100 yards in the air, and then you'll move it 1 block to the left.
I don't suppose you. Yeah. I don't suppose you've figured out what the hell those 3 ducks were, did you?
No, I actually looked it up, and it wasn't. They weren't really clear. They were saying they think it was actually a tribute to like one of the ex-programmers or something like that, or ex-developers.
Yeah.
Was the best guess, because as far as everyone was saying, they don't think anything like that really exists in Las Vegas, but God knows.
Yeah, yeah.
Was the opinion. And it's like when SCS made their trip out to inspect the place to get pictures and stuff like that. God knows what they might have done, you know. Found.
Oh, your horn's better than mine. What horn have you got?
Just the one that came with the truck.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That bus knocked you out the way.
Jeez! Jeez! Alright, damn!
It just shoved you.
Get the hell out of the way then!
Oh, I like your cab now. That's great. You got some sort of like sleeper on the back of it, have you?
Yeah, I bought a new truck. Spent a bunch of money that I probably didn't need to spend, but let's take a look at the viewpoint here. Alright, Kenworth Factory. Oh, nice. And catching them all in daylight, too.
Yes, that's a nice change, yeah. I need to sleep, actually. I'm in red.
Uh-oh.
There's a sleeping spot somewhere over here.
Oh, I love all the cabins sitting there with the blue tarps on them.
Yeah.
Piles and piles of parts sitting out here in the rain. That's nice.
Good quality truckmanship, that, isn't it? Letting it all go rusty in the rain before you get in.
Oh, this is sweet. Very nice.
Yeah. Yes, there's a sleeping spot here. Or a place where we can go and grab coffee. If you want to, we'll grab coffee and then shall we take a job from the Kenworth Factory?
Sure. Let's do it. I'm up for it. If they'll let me haul in my Volvo here.
I'm sure it doesn't do it on Euro Truck, but I love the fact that you can see into your cab and see your customization in the cab. That bowl of chips, I love that bowl of chips on the dashboard. That's perfect for me.
One thing with my new truck here and the cab and all that is, oh my God, its turning radius is quite a bit larger.
Did you get a different chassis on it then? Is that
Oh
what you've
yeah,
done?
like I said,
Yeah.
this is the biggest truck that they make.
Oh, right. Oh,
The
and it was-
longest chassis and the longest cabin and sleeper combo.
oh, right. What brand is it? Is it still a Volvo or is it a different
It's still a
one?
Volvo, yeah. It's the Volvo, I guess 780 maybe.
All right.
Yeah, it's the biggest one in the game.
It's really nice.
Thank you.
Gosh, can you imagine driving one of those? Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Oh, it would be incredible. And it is huge in here.
Yeah.
It is huge when you're looking around. I mean, that back wall is way back there.
Yep. All right. I'm going to stop my engine and go for coffee.
Yep, going for coffee. And it's Kenworth coffee, so you know it's got to be good.
It's got to be good, yeah.
All right.
Right.
Well, you want to see if you can find us
A job.
a job here.
Okay.
That would be
Gonna take a
awesome.
nice short one. Yeah.
I could say, hey, everybody! It's GBub here. How y'all doing? I'm here with Bubba. Say hello to everybody, Bubba.
Hello there, everybody.
Oh, there you go. He's always been not just the smart one, but the polite one too.
Right.
I
Let's
won't
see.
say who's best looking and who's the best hung. That's Dwayne Skeeter's not here to defend himself. So.
Oh, that's well, let me just have a look where there's the nearest what they call. I like to always check about where the recruitment agencies are, and then if I can get a job that goes to them. Let's see. Wenatchee, Yakima, Tacoma. I've been to Tacoma. That's SeaTac Airport, and Bellingham. Tacoma, Bellingham, Wenatchee, and Yakima. Okay, let's try and find a job going to those.
Sounds good to me. Nice. All right. So, oops, not that one. Oh, man, no. Come on, get away. There we go. So like that, and then that. All right. Good.
There's an articulated trailer going to Wenatchee. It's £60,000, which is what, 30 tons?
30 tons. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see if we can do that.
And when you got an articulated trailer, and I've already got, I don't know if y'all noticed, I got a brand new truck here. I bought me the big old Volvo 780. Got the 72-inch long sleeper on the back. It's the biggest one, so I'm already as big. This is going to be like 3 trailers going down the road. It's so big. We ought to have lots of fun with that one.
Have you tried one of the 3 trailer trucks yet?
I have not.
Oh.
I have not. You're about to get rammed into the rear, though.
All right,
Kenworth
well.
coming up. Whoop, he just blew it out of existence.
Right.
Weird.
How do I get round there to pick this up? Okay.
So is the one we picking up here?
Yes, we're going from
Alrighty.
here to Wenatchee.
Alrighty.
However it's pronounced.
I will pull on up.
Oh, yes.
Up here.
We're actually driving past all the things that the viewpoint showed us. Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
Alrighty, so yep, empty pallets. A double trailer of empty pallets.
It's surprising how the empty pallet trailers are often the heavy ones.
Yeah, because it's all wood. Alrighty, and it's not giving me a warning about not being able to pull this one either, so this is
Well,
going to be interesting.
If you've got, yeah, I mean, I've got basically a half a bar for every cargo. So I will probably struggle with this a little bit, but you should be able to breeze this.
Oh, I made sure all the hills and the heavy and the maneuverability were as far to the right as I could get them.
Oh, great. So you've got a really A1
Okay.
class truck,
Here
yeah.
we go.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Well,
I
thank
hope
you. Like I said,
recorded picking it and putting it together.
I spent way too much money on it. But when I
Well-
did, I made sure I got all the nice accessories I like too. It's got all the chrome stuff that said Volvo on the side and all
Yes,
that kind
it
of
is.
stuff.
It's really pretty. Yes,
Got
it
a
is.
hell of a big old bull bar on the front of it.
Yep.
Now, where are we picking this sucker up at? 'Cause I
From
ain't
the
seen
far left
flag.
corner. Oh, mine's from the far left corner.
Let me pull this up.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I see ya.
That's where mine is.
I did take the job, didn't I? Swear I did. Let me go back out and make sure I took the job.
Of course,
Well,
I've
yeah,
said-
it's telling me I got a PDT 0 miles 1 minute. So
It should be flashing on your map where
it
it
ought
is.
to be, yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, your truck was sitting right on top of it,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see the little green little green flag.
Yeah.
That's alrighty. I needed half that parking lot. Turn this puppy around in anyway.
Yeah, that's the only trouble with those long chassis ones, isn't it? Is the manoeuvrability on them is almost negligible.
It's not the only trouble with them. I'd say
Well,
it's probably
no.
the main trouble with them.
The second biggest trouble is they've got a redneck driving them.
Yeah. Ooh, yep, it's way on back there. God, this place is bigger than I thought it was.
Yep.
Gotta go way on back there to pick this sucker up.
Yeah, well, you just had to do a big flyby.
Ooh, you got
that's
one
it.
hell of a long cat. You go, oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what we're pulling.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
That is impressive. All right, we know which one's the best endowed now. Guess that makes me the prettiest.
Well, you
Especially
might
whenever I take my teeth out. Both of them. But it's all right. They just slip right back into the hole. So
Drive safe.
there we go. Don't tell me how to drive. She don't know me too well, does she?
Have you ever had one of those good news, bad news situations where you get some good news, but it's also really bad?
Yeah.
Well, today we got a message from the local chemist that they've actually got this year's flu jab inoculations in.
Uh-huh.
And every year I go to this same fella. He's an Indian one called Ash, and he's really nice. I go to him every year. I've been going to him for about 16 years. And I pay for my prescription, so I go and pay.
I'm gonna pull up beside you and get a
Oh,
shot
right, okay.
here.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I can reverse. I'm
That's
afraid.
fine.
No.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay,
Just
I'll
gotta-
wait for you to pull up.
Get it unhung from the light pole there.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a bit difficult. So I go to this fella and I pay for this the flu inoculation every year.
Uh-huh.
And I went this year, and he said to me, he says, good news. He says, it's free for you this year.
Oh, dear.
I said, oh, yeah. He says, you don't have to pay. I says, why is that? He says, because now you're over 50. He says, you're categorized as an elderly.
Oh, wow. Like, yes. You and the horse you rode in on.
Yeah.
Let me fly back over here. Alrighty, good. I'm gonna drop it down. Oh, that's a good shot. That's gonna be a good shot. Let's raise it on up. Oh, yeah.
I do like your cab. That's really nice. Did you choose not to put a mirror on the right-hand side? On the left-hand side?
On
of
the
your cab?
left-hand side, I did. Mostly because my mirrors on the left do a good job of looking out that way.
Right. Okay.
So I just used the one on the right just so I don't have to turn my head so much to look into the...
Oh, I do like that. That's a beautiful truck, that, G.
All
That's
right. Thank you, sir.
really nice. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
Mama
No wonder
Cockbinder
your
ain't
horn
seen it
sounds
yet.
so good.
Mama ain't seen it yet, so we ain't got the Narlo yet logo, the Cockbinder logo on the side of it. But give us time. We'll get there.
That really is pretty. Yeah.
All
And
righty,
the
sir.
running lights down the side and the chrome Volvo logo. Yes. Oh, lovely.
Yep. It cost me everything but $10,000 for what I got.
Well, we'll make you
So-
another few thousand now.
Yep, we better get moving. Because I
Yep,
think that 10,000 is about what it costs to fill up these gas tanks.
Oh, crumbs. Oh, dear. I haven't got any fuel.
Uh-oh. But I'm gonna be about like you now. It's like, oh, you ran out of gas? Okay, I've only burnt about 1/10 of a tank.
Yep. I never thought about getting fuel. I got the sleep, but not the fuel.
Well,
Whoops.
they ought to have some. We could just siphon it out of some of these trucks sitting around. I got a hose pipe.
You'd think somebody would say, you know, oh, let me help you out a bit. But
You would, but that's the same thing I've talked about on the, we did on the D&D forums. There was a message on the message board, a topic on the message board. What D&D tropes need to die?
Yeah.
And the one that I posted up there but for the one that I'd like to see die is the one that you are the chosen one, you are the savior of the world. Now go out and run these quests to kill these 10 giant rats, so you can come back and buy a sword.
And run across town and take this sword across to my father across town. Yeah.
All right, so you can come back and then buy a crappy piece of armor, and then you can go do all this, and you're our sole hope. You are the only one that can save us, but you got to do 75 levels of quests before we can give you the sword that'll kill the big bad guy.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Oh, you should pull out in front of me like that, little red car. This sucker's so long. I got so many trailers on here, I would have been running over you next Tuesday.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You've certainly got some length on that thing.
We'd still be running over you.
I am not turning right. I do not care.
Turn right.
I'm waiting for the lights. I get fined every time a stunt plane going around.
Well, the thing is, you got such a long trailer now. It's like when you turn right, yeah, the first part gets through, but by the time the light turns red and then turns green again, the back part's still going through and you haven't stopped it.
Yep. Oh, don't get in that lane there, little white car. That's not a good idea when I'm coming round.
You'd think people who live this close to the Kenworth Factory would be smarter than that.
You would, yeah.
You would think they'd have a clue.
Now, do you know, because you know a bit of the meta for the game, do you know anything about the trucks that you buy for your staff? Do they have any effect on anything? Or could you just buy the cheapest truck and it would make no difference than buying the most expensive truck?
I have heard that continuously. And just about everything that people have said, they've all been, just buy the cheapest truck, don't worry about the engine, the motor, all that kind of stuff, it doesn't make a difference. But
Keep right, and then turn right.
in the last video that I put up,
Which I haven't had a chance to watch yet because it's an hour and a half.
There's
Feature
one
length.
part. Yeah, there's one part in it that sits there, and I go through the history of ETS because you talk about is ETS 2, are they going to come out with an ETS 3 or is,
that
they
one,
figure
yeah.
it can do it.
Yeah.
And so I go through a whole bunch of stuff that basically shows how all the changes they've made to ETS 2 over the years.
Right.
In its long history. And I compare it to, the ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
The whole thing about the ship of Theseus.
Theseus, from Theseus and the Minotaur?
Yes.
Hmm.
There's the paradox of the ship of Theseus. It's like, he was a Greek hero and he came back and they to honor him, they took his ship and they preserved it. They put it into a museum and they preserved it for 1,000 years.
Right, yeah.
And over
Repairing
time,
a little bit, yes.
as every little bit, like this board rotted, so they replace it with a board, and this nail rusted away, so they replace it. And after 1,000 years or so, they had replaced everything on it. Is it still his ship?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing. The thing I do about that is like, they have rebuilt and replaced so many parts of the ETS2 engine, graphic engine and game engine and everything else. Is it still ETS2 anymore?
Yeah. It's an interesting thing because it's the same with your body. You're replacing the cells all the time. So eventually, you're not the same person you was when you were born.
Exactly. And once again, there's this whole explanation that I went into that had something to do with what I was going to talk about.
Right.
I can't remember now.
And then turn right.
Because you had asked something.
Turn right.
But God knows if I can remember.
It was probably not worth asking.
Talking about all that.
when I logged on tonight, I saw you put the video up, and I was a bit amazed. I thought, wow, that's a feature-length video. We must have done a long journey that night.
We did, and that's minus the first 30 minutes.
Oh,
that corrupted. That was the first 30-minute part corrupted, and I couldn't recover it. So yeah, we journeyed 2 hours, but that's not as that two-parter I put up was actually, both parts of it were like an hour and 15 minutes. We traveled around for almost 3 hours that night.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing how time flies when you're out on the interstate.
I reckon from driving, I tend to find now that a trip of 500 miles will take you about an hour in the game.
Wow.
A real life hour.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it can be longer.
Right.
It depends on if you've got to go through. Like I had to drive through loads of towns coming down from Seattle, taking that log last night, which was 1,600 miles, and. We're going to have to get in the left-hand lane. There's roadworks. There's an accident or something, or a roadworks accident. And yet, I was driving through several towns, particularly Riverton. Oh, I hate Riverton because that down thing. You go through that, and it's traffic light after traffic light after traffic light. It's as bad as Poland with its toll booths every 5 minutes. So yeah, it can take a lot longer than 3 hours to do a 1,500-mile drive,
Oh yeah. Especially over there, like you said, on the Disney Europe side, it's just start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Over here, you have the occasional way station, and that's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's nice though. I haven't got used to that way station mechanic, and it's nice because pretty much that if you get caught with one, you're not going to get caught by any of the others.
Yep.
Which is nice. But the trip I took, I was taking a logging machine, which was 53 tons, and it was on the longest trip. It was a 3 articulated trailer. There was my truck, then there was an articulation, then there was the bed with the digger itself on, and then another articulation at the back. It was horrific. But I started off up in Seattle on top of a mountain, and I drove down through these beautiful pine forests, down this mountain, all the way down, and then down through Idaho, the one beside it, something. It's down through that. We're going to have to get no, we're all right here. We're okay. Yeah, we're left-hand lane again. Another accident. So I can get left-hand lane.
People have such bad accidents going uphill.
Yeah. And I drove eventually, like from beautiful, cool mountain tops with trees everywhere, through to dusty deserts with not a tree in sight, and it was just amazing. They've done such a great job, and the amount of landscape you pass.
It is really incredible. It really is.
It really is. Beginning to rain for me.
I'm not here yet. 88 degrees out there. Go 904 miles. Yep, just starting to rain.
Oh yeah, I've forgotten all about fuel. I mean, we've got to go 106, and I've got enough fuel to go 126. Okay, I'm all right. Oh, it's getting heavy now. It's going misty and grey, and that car is spraying rooster tails behind it. Okay. Am I going to get caught by the way station? Yes, I've got to pull in at the way station. Okay.
Oh, I can bypass it.
Okay. Well, luckily it's one of those way stations that's basically just a drive straight through lane, so it's not not much of a problem with a truck this length.
I'll slow down and block the lane over here, so you'll be able to get out, okay?
I can see you coming along, am I? Gross vehicle weight, 45 tons. Right, I'm coming now. You should be able to pull up. Thank you kindly for locking in the traffic.
Not at all. Not at all. I figure it's the least I can do after. Did I tell you that what I saw?
What you saw?
The truckers that they got I guess it'd be kind of the standing ovation. All of us were honking our horns and waving at them.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life, yeah. When I was going, do you need fuel? Or just,
yes, I do.
Here. Okay, no fuel here, though. No fuel.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
Well, I've got enough to make it there, I suppose. I'm okay.
When I was driving to go pick up Cinnamon so we could bring her on the trip.
Oh, yes, on the trip to Jekyll Island.
Yeah, so I was going up, it wasn't 85, I think it was 285. They were doing a whole bunch of work on the road. And they had narrowed it down to one lane. Don't you dare do that, you stupid SOB pulling out in front of me like that. Oh, Lord have mercy. I wish I'd just pulled right on him, too. Oh, that car just pulled right in front of me. I had change lane.
Oh, dear. Are you okay? Did you do that kind of
Oh, I'm
damage?
fine. It didn't hit me or anything, but one of the things where I wish I had more money.
You are running out of fuel. You should find a filling station.
If I
It's
had
all
more
right.
money, I'd have just plowed right on over them.
Right. And then exit right.
According to all the signs here, there should be a fuel station on this exit.
There is, yes, but I don't know whether I can get this truck through there.
Oh, I see.
I've got 20 miles extra fuel, so I should have enough to get to where we go and get back for fuel. If not, I can afford to call it a emergency vehicle.
But yeah, they were working on a spot, so they had narrowed this one part of it. That's 2 lanes. They narrowed it down to 1. And you know how it is, for about 1.5 miles, you've got these signs saying right lane ends in 1 mile, right lane ends in 2,000 feet, right lane ends in 1,000 feet, merge left, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So all of us are merging left. And we're going along, and of course you see the occasional car, this a-hole go flying by you on the right to get way up there to the front of the line, and try to merge in at the front.
Yeah.
Oh, because I ain't waiting around for nobody.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like truckers hate that kind of stuff as much as us four-wheelers do.
Keep left. And then
Good.
turn left.
Because up ahead of me, about 2 dozen cars ahead of me, there were 2 semis, and all of a sudden one of them pulls over in halfway in our lane and halfway in the right-hand lane, and the other dude pulls in behind him halfway in the right-hand lane and halfway on the shoulder, so couldn't nobody get past them over there in that lane.
Wow.
And so all these jackweeds who are pulling up there are starting to honk at them, and they're just honking right back. It's like, honk, honk, and they're like, bop, bop, and all this. And this went on for about 1 mile until we get to where the lanes actually ended.
Yeah.
And when they did, the whole left lane stopped, let them both back into the lane ahead of us with everyone honking their horns and everything else. It was a beauty to behold.
I'm just going to try this fuel thing. This is probably stupid, but... Yeah, it's one of those things, It's the same on the bridge coming home from where the wife works at the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one bridge, and it tells you well in advance, get in the left-hand lane, stay in the left-hand lane for this, and people
Right.
don't. They go zooming down the right-hand lane, and then at last minute start indicating on what I'm pulling in front of you,
Uh-huh.
and look at you like you're some sort of dick if you don't let them in, And
Yeah,
it's because,
yeah,
well,
it's
hang
like-
on, you've been being warned for so long. Which way
It's
can I go?
like, oh, hell yeah, I will crash before I let you in front of me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, see, this is a hearts. This is their version of the loves that I sent you that time.
Oh, I never saw the name of it. Now, how do I get out of here? Can I? Which way?
Yep, it looks like you're coming the right way. Come on back around. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
There goes the
Yeah.
sign right here. Truck exit only.
Yeah.
You're even coming out the right way.
Oh, great. Yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated.
That's a pretty thing to see, you weaving around with all those trailers behind you like that. That's just amazing.
Thank you. I've got my eyes
Like I
shut.
said.
I'm not looking.
Especially when I know that you're driving with a damn keyboard. That just makes it even more obnoxious. Like, damn, show off.
Well, I have to admit, I'm sort of beginning to understand what it's like when you drive with the steering wheel, how you get a much better feel for being in a truck. Now that one of my monitors is broken and I'm having to use the giant 16 by 9 256 monitor, it actually feels like I'm sat in a truck cab now. I'm looking at a screen so big.
Uh-huh.
I'm used to playing on a 22-inch screen. This one's like, I think it's 42 or something, like, so.
Yeah, it's like you're actually looking out a windshield, yep.
I actually have to turn my head to be able to see the GPS, or turn my head the other way to see the mirrors, rather than I can just like flip my eyes left or right to see them. Oh, look at that, them mountains with all the conifers and everything on them.
Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
What, spruce, are they? This spruce? Yeah, I think it'll be spruce, won't they?
The lodge. Yep, beautiful part of the country.
Oh, it really is, yeah. Gets a lot of rainfall, which I love.
It does. It does. I'd love it. My wife would love it. We've been getting nothing but just rain for the last 2 days here, and it's supposed to do it for the next 2 as well.
Yes, yeah, I saw the video you sent.
And ordinarily my wife would love it. I mean, that's the kind of weather we both love, except now that we got dogs and they go walking twice a day.
Yeah.
She's not quite so happy about when it rains all the time anymore.
Well, you just get a good waterproof coat. Excuse me. You just get a nice waterproof coat and you go for a walk in that cooling, refreshing rain. And you love every minute of it.
I did finally get me a poncho.
Yeah.
Did finally get me a nice rain poncho, so yeah, I can actually go for walks in the rain without getting soaked anymore. You got a big old bus trying to get around you on your left there, so it looks like he'll probably have to squeeze between us, but yep,
Right, okay.
there he went. All right, so we're going downhill now.
Oh, look at all these broken trees on the left. What's been going on there?
Bigfoot.
Look, there's something weird there. There's all trees in a crater, and the trees have been smashed down towards the crater. Really?
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
And that's where they play football. And it's big football. So, they don't really know what to do. You wouldn't even want to play two-hand touch with them.
You don't know what pain is until you stub your toe when you're a Bigfoot.
You don't. That's a big toe.
Taking these curves at 40 miles an hour in this truck is a bit scary.
Yep, my Jake brake's getting a workout, that's for damn sure.
Oh, we've got the river coming down on either side of us. Oh, lovely.
More of them broken trees.
Everett. Oh, look at the rapids. Wow. Oh, and look at that. There's all broken trees in the river itself as well. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Right-hand turn here, so we've got to slow for a right, sharp right angle.
Yeah, they would put a turn right at the end of that hill.
Yeah.
Like, damn, thank you, buddy.
I'll tell you what,
go straight, bus.
Right.
After driving that giant logger with the three connected trailer thing, taking these two seems rather simple.
Oh, I bet it does. So you hauled a triple, huh?
Well, no, it wasn't a triple. It was a giant logging machine, like a digger with a claw on the end. But it was on a flatbed. Then the flatbed was articulated between two mini trailers of themselves, and then I was at the end of the third mini. So really, if you count the cab, there was actually 4 articulations. Four things, and it was really
impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, the digger itself was like 3 or 4 feet wider than the cab on either side, so you had to really watch it going, especially when you went pulled in for fuel. And it just it made it interesting. I wouldn't ever want to do it again. It wouldn't be interesting. Although you get a heck of a different price doing the freight market jobs than you do doing the world of truck jobs.
Oh, much.
You know,
Yeah, much.
yeah. I got 100 grand for transporting that from Seattle right through to the other side of New Mexico, which is 1,600 miles. Which is why I was able to buy that headquarters.
Keep
Did you
right,
just put your lights
and
on?
then exit right.
No? I mean, I've had my lights on for a while.
Oh, did you just catch me up?
Maybe it's just getting dark enough for me for you to notice them in there.
Yeah.
I ain't turned on my brights yet.
Wow, these curves are fun. Press left, press left, press left, press left. Tap left, tap left.
Mashing
We're going
Jake
straight
brake
on that
button.
one? Yeah, straight on.
I see the blinking circle. We're almost there. And that's the nice thing about it. They will not ask you to back up
No, yeah.
a dually like this. It will be a case
Keep
of just
right,
pull it straight
And
forward
then
if you
turn
can.
right.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you only get like 25 XP for it, but it's worth it.
Wenatchee discovered. The Evergreen State. 10 of 16.
Nice.
Turn right.
Have I got my lights on? Nope, I didn't. Oh, there you go. You don't get fined for not having your lights on at 9 o'clock.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Let's take this as
All
wide as
50
it.
pallets from Kenworth to Walbert's.
Yeah. I mean, that's 52 tons of pallets we brought it. Where do you want it? Oh, you want it just there ahead of me. Okay.
Sweet.
Thank you. Like you say, that's one of the nice things about taking these double trailers is you no mess about with the parking at all.
It was a nice ride.
And if you flub it, you just hit the quick park and let them do it. You're only going to lose 10 points.
What do I press T? Yes. Okay.
Yep, 25 and straight on ahead.
Okay, I'll get out of your way. There you go.
Alright, pull her on up.
Hey, Mr. Man driving a little stacker truck. I used to drive one of them a long, long time ago. 30 odd years ago. Little gas-powered stacker truck, forklift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a while, yeah. It was nice, you know.
Stacker trucks. Is that what y'all call forklift? Or?
The little ones like that, yeah. Because you used to come and you get a pallet, and the one I had was pallets of UPVC doors and everything, and we'd get it. And I used to work the night shift, so it was just me and my mate. So we'd work our asses off to get everything finished by about midnight, which should take us through to like 6 o'clock in the morning. But we'd work really hard, get it all done by midnight, and then I'd get the stacker truck, put a set of cardboard wrappers on the pallets, put the pallets on, lift them right up to the top of the forks as far as they go, which was just under the heaters in the factory. And then we'd park it, put the brake on, and we'd both climb up the forks onto the top and go to sleep on the
Sleep under the heaters?
Yeah, but you know, we're actually sleeping on these cardboard things 30 feet off the ground. You know, you think to yourself,
Wow.
the things you used to do when you were in your 20s, you were idiots, you know.
You were. You really were. You were indeed. And I was inspired by you to do this. Let me turn my brakes on for a second. Boom!
Oh, nice.
Put the light bar across the top and everything. So,
That's
boom.
really nice. Yes. And does it light up your road a lot better?
I haven't. This is the first time I've been in it, so I don't know. We'll have to wait until it really gets dark for me to take a look and see.
Okay. Well, we've got
All
a sleeping place just across the road.
All right, let's go get some coffee.
Let's go
As soon as
get
I
some
figure out
coffee.
if I can turn this puppy around.
Right, I can actually look through the back window at you. I can see you through the back window, yeah.
I was
Oh,
already.
yeah. That's a really nice truck. I love the little light bar above your window too, with the little yellow lights.
Oh yeah, I like those. I like the lights down the side. That's
Yeah.
what I particularly like. I like the flare bar down the side. As they call
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
I would really like to see them come out with a Japanese truck simulator. So
Really?
you can get some of those really bizarre custom Japanese trucks that are like covered in neon and LEDs and all that other kind of stuff.
Well, if I haven't seen them, but I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'll throw a picture. Red Tech's throw a couple pictures up of some of the ones, and just man, they just look awesome.
Where's this taking me? I don't want to go. Don't want to go right. I want to go left here. I don't want to go left. I want to go right here. Why is my GPS taking me that way? Or is it that I can't get that way to it? We'll find out.
If there's a road, you can always get that way.
Well, sometimes the roads is an overpass or an underpass, and you can't tell when you're on the. Yes, it's an underpass. Okay.
Oh,
You don't. Yeah. Yeah, we want to be down there.
as I've said about American roads, we don't have those big median things you do. You can just whip it around right here.
Okay, I'm just going to stop so don't run into the back of me. I want to see where we can go to then to. Is there anywhere we can go to get to? There's a petrol station up there, but there's no. Oh my God, there's nothing up there for miles. I wonder what that is down at Tidbit. Oh, is that that's the. Oh, we need to go back the other way. Do you think you can do a 3-point turn and turn around?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been illegally turning around the road since I started playing this game. Whoop! Thought I was just going to be able to whip it around. I didn't see that big truck full of beans there.
Yep. Because that's why we came to when actually, isn't it, to unlock the recruitment agency?
Was it?
Yes.
I thought it was to drop off 42 tons of pallets.
No. The 42 pallets was what made it profitable coming here to unlock the recruitment agency.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I do. I look for the recruitment agencies and then I get jobs that take me to that place. So that the more I can unlock, the better drivers you can get. Although in Euro Truck, I've got something like about 3/4 of them unlocked, and I've only ever had like one really high level driver. The others are like medium levels at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But
Highest I've had so far was a 2.5.
Mm.
Most of the rest of mine have been 1.7s.
Yeah.
Right, now which way do you go up here? You went around
Yes,
to the left.
yeah, straight up. Yes, yeah, you're going the right way, straight on.
Oh yeah, that really lights everything up.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
I can see Idaho from here.
Yeah.
And I told Ida she don't need to be doing that no more. She needs to get a good job. She's too nice a lady.
Oh, bravo.
Caution. Please mind the speed limit.
All right, I'll mind the speed limit. Damn. You nag more than my wife does.
I do, yes.
Put out about as much, too.
I still can't get used to the fact that your indicators on the back of your vehicles are the same colour as your brake lights. That's very strange.
So what, y'all's are like amber or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Yeah, we have two lights on the back. We have the red ones for your brake lights and the amber ones for your signalling. Because a lot of them, the brake lights are on dim when they're driving, and then when you put your foot down to brake, they flash red, so...
You little white car son of a biscuit eater, you. I'm half pulled into his lane, so he just pulls on right up beside me.
Well, that biscuit eater.
Oh, I tell you gotta watch them biscuits. They will kill you.
I bet it's a digestive biscuit he eats as well.
You know it's a digestive. You know it ain't nothing decent.
Nothing decent like a chocolate biscuit or anything. No, just a digestive.
Hell no.
Or oatmeal.
Ain't even got any ginger in it. One of those, the disappointment. Good googly moogly.
What's that?
Bumped into him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Taught him a lesson.
I once, when I was, I would have been about mid-20s, I had a car come racing past me, which what we were talking about earlier on, where they race past you to come round on the outside lane and then pull it in front of you. And it was belting down, and he came racing past me, shot in front of me, and then the traffic lights turned red, and for some reason this idiot who'd ignored everything else jammed on his brakes to stop. But he didn't leave me enough stopping room, there just wasn't enough left. I jammed my brakes on, but because of the rain and everything, and him having just suddenly cut in left in front of me, I couldn't stop, so my car just aquaplaned into the back of his. And I was still in the fires of youth, so I got out ready to absolutely rip his head off. And I had my grandparents with me in the car at the time, and they were wetting themselves because they knew how angry I could get with things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got the thing. But the thing was, the car I was driving was my father's dad's Nissan Bluebird, and the Nissans at the time were built like a tank. They were more or less solid metal. And I'd slid into the back of his car, and there was an impression in the back of his car of the front of mine. And not a scratch on mine. It didn't even break the lights. And he got out and he said, I'm sorry. He says, I know I shouldn't have done it. He says, I'm sorry. So as soon as I saw the damage to his car and none to mine, I let it go at that. But
out of the generosity of spirit.
Yeah, but it's like people seem to forget there are stopping distances,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I was in a wreck kind of like that one time. Yeah, I was riding with my friend Donald. And he was in a 66 Mustang. Big old piece of Detroit steel. It probably weighed 1.5 tons. A big old V8 engine, like pure steel and all that kind of stuff. Old Detroit heavy duty 20 gauge steel. No fiberglass or anything that they make cars out of these days.
Yeah.
And see, we were going down the street, and some little Susie came flying up behind them. Didn't stop at the light and smashed into the back of it. She was like in a BMW, a Volvo, something like that, and then backed up and tore around them, tore off on down the road, hit and run kind of thing.
Oh dear.
So we stopped, and there happened to be a cop coming down the road. He didn't see the accident, but he showed up in just a few seconds, and he was asking, what, and told him, that we got rammed into, and she took off and went on down that way and everything. So he said, well, I'll go on and see. And we looked at the back of his car. There was a tiny little dent in his back bumper.
Wow.
I mean, a tiny little dent in his back bumper. And cop came back a little while later and said my partner's down there with her. She got about another block before her motor quit running because it smashed the entire front end of her car.
Wow. Okay, let's have a look where we can stop for the night. Where are we?
Sounds good.
Well, you want the repair bay, don't you? So.
Oh, I'm fine.
That's back where we've just been. But it's only a couple of minutes.
If it did any damage to me, all it did was.
Well, it's got a sleeping bay there as well, so.
Yeah, I don't think it even did any damage to me. I think it just gave me a big old fine. One hell of a fine for hitting them.
F7. Yeah.
Yep, I ain't got no damage to me whatsoever.
Have I got any damage? Oh, I've got 3% damage to my cab. How did I get 3% damage to my cab? I must have got that on the previous journey or something then, because I haven't hit any.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about somebody hitting you or something.
Oh, didn't we both? Oh no, that was in Euro Truck where we both hit the side rail at the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Euro Truck last night.
So did your truck have any trouble at all pulling that 26 tons of pallets?
Nope.
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 Not.
It did up that hill. I mean, it didn't have any trouble, but you know, it wasn't like chugging or anything like that. But you know,
Yeah.
you haul 26 tons of pallets up the side of a mountain, it's gonna go a little slow.
Yep.
But not to the point I would say it was giving me trouble. It ain't like some of the ones where it's like I had to keep gearing it down and it's still chugging and I was afraid it was gonna stall, you know.
Yeah. I'm going to turn right here so we can go on the underpass. So when it showed you the bars for the different ones for normal cargo, heavy cargo, and everything, did you max out heavy cargo?
Yep.
Yeah.
Heavy and heels are maxed out.
Yeah.
So I've learned my lesson. I know not to say something like, "Okay, game, throw whatever you want to at me. I'm ready." I know not to say that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I have too many troubles.
I'm looking forward to
you
seeing your video, to see the inside of your cab and everything.
Oh, it's pretty.
I'll
It's
bet.
pretty. The only thing that I forgot to do is before I gave my old truck away to somebody else, I forgot to strip out the inside of it.
Right.
So I got somebody else, one of my worthless workers out there running around with a bowl of chips and a stuffed Tyrannosaurus and 6 bottles of my spring water and some packs of gum, and I'm gonna have to catch up with them and get them back.
That's very thoughtful of you to give them something to help ease
Oh,
the
that was
journey.
it! That was it! Hey, that was it! You were asking, is there a difference in the trucks that you give the workers?
Yes.
And that's when I got off on that whole rant about, ETS and the ship of Theseus and all that kind of stuff, and totally
Yes.
forgot it.
Yeah.
Because while I was doing that, and this is the point, it wasn't just a total just bullshit rant. While I was doing all that research, because I was going through and I was looking at all the updates that have been out,
Yeah.
all the forums and everything, you go to the forums and people ask that question, does it make a difference with the trucks that you give your people and all this kind of stuff? And everybody says it doesn't make any difference, do whatever they're gonna, it's not gonna make any difference in the money that they do and all that. But one of the actual updates, as I'm scanning through it, said that the quality of the truck now affects your NPC drivers.
Yeah. So if you've
So-
got one that can pull heavy cargo quicker, then they will do the job
Then
quicker.
it's going to do the job quicker and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Gosh, look at your truck beside mine. Yours is much bigger and better now. Wow.
Oh,
And
you're
that
pretty.
bull
You
bar,
got all those lights down the side too. Very pretty.
that bull bar on the front is amazing. I love it.
Well, thank you, sir. I did enjoy it. I figure I had to live up to the standard you had set.
I can't wait to see inside your truck though and see the sleeper and everything.
Let me see here. Let me turn my lights back on. Let's see here. Let's see. Cranks back up again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See how it is? Boom.
Boom. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
All right. Turn my engine off.
Okay, going for coffee.
And let's go get some coffee.
Right.
Right,
We'll
just
leave
let
it
me go
there
on
for
into
the
it.
night.
All right, man.
That was great.
That was a lot of fun. That was indeed. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nice little trip as well. Money
Nice being
earned,
up in this
minus
part of the world, too.
175. Why did they get minus 175,000? What?
What?
It says what? Oh, I know why. It says convoy concluded. Money earned minus $175,770. But it probably takes into account the fact that I bought the HQ, so I've got less money than when I started. Yeah.
There you go. Yep. Cities discovered 1. Recruitment agencies discovered 1. Truck dealers 0.
Hey.
Added almost 0.5% to the roads. I earned $15,800 on this trip and 366 XP. Yes, we will accept that progress.